I'm your host, Jason Tartick, and welcome to Trading Secrets. We talk all things money on this podcast, and we're teaching all the stuff we just weren't taught in the classroom. Nothing supports this show more than liking, commenting, and of course, subscribing. Welcome back to another episode of Trading Secrets. Today, we are joined by that content creator couple who turned social media stars with videos of their exaggerated couple arguments. And let me tell you, those exaggerated couple arguments are just as real in life when the cameras aren't rolling. Chicklet and Maleni. After meeting at a friend's party over 10 years ago, Chicklet and Maleni had instant chemistry, and it was their sense of humor that eventually brought them together, not only as a couple, but an internet comedy duo. Achieving a level of fame and recognition was not necessarily an objective for the budding comedians who stood out with their short videos. However, with over 7 million combined followers across their social media accounts, their love for each other and comedy turned into a story that people wanted to follow. We are going to discuss their story of love and comedy, success in content creation, and where they see their personal and professional lives progressing in the years to come. Chicklet and Maleni, thank you so much for being on Trading Secrets.
Yo,
let's go.
Shout out to ChatGPT for writing that.
ChatGPT.
It was beautiful.
They crushed it for me. ChatGPT with a mix of my man, Steven.
I thought you was about to make us box the way, like, let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble.
You did that beautifully.
You gotta bring the energy, you know what I mean?
Appreciate the intro. That was good.
You guys bring the energy. All right, let's go back day one, man.
Yeah.
We're taking a step back. So you guys were in the content game way before the content game what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
So talk to me about before content became a career for you guys. What were you doing professionally, and what did you believe your life was going to look like professionally? We'll start with you, Chicklet.
Oh, yeah, great person to start with. So basically, a group of friends around me, they had a rap group,
Okay.
and it was called HBK, and I was just the guy.
He was just their
It
cheerleader.
was just, yeah.
He was
Okay.
It was just their boy,
You're,
right?
you're like the promo guy?
the number one
Not even.
supporter.
I was just
Oh.
just there.
Okay.
I was just the guy that didn't rap. You know? Everybody
you
else
were the
did.
fanboy.
Yeah. Nah. So, and it's crazy. The other day I was thinking to Maleni, I'm like, yo, there's one of my boys that always told me I should do videos.
Yeah.
And I never give him credit for that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever mentioned. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, yo, he always said, yo, do videos. But it wasn't until I was like, I'm going to do videos to help promote their music. So I even wrote, like, I'm going to get a lot of followers
Yeah.
to help promote their music.
What year was that?
2012 when I wrote that.
Okay, so when you wrote that, was that your job helping them with videos?
No, it was nothing. It was just I wanted to put my own content out, but gain a following with my own content,
Yeah.
and then push to help push them.
Got it.
That was the idea.
That was your
He
idea.
wanted to be
Yeah.
a part of the team.
Gotcha. Okay, so that was kind of the vision.
That
But
was the vision.
What were you doing for work then in 2004?
Right then, right there, I was delivering IKEA furniture.
Okay, and how much were you making doing that?
$50 a day, guaranteed.
Okay, and so then in the content game, you have this idea in 2012. When did you actually start pushing content in a way that you can make money off it?
2017.
17. So from 2012 to 2017, tell me a little bit about what else you did professionally to make money.
Okay, so what happened was me and Maleni get together during this time because she wasn't around in 2012, and I start involving her into the content, more like kind of vlog. Before I would do, it was 15 seconds when I first started, so I'll do kind of like almost like a 15-second bit.
Yeah.
I'll make up a story, something like that, and then it switched over to us doing content, and I was like, okay, real life now, a little less stories. And then we worked for Parks and Recreation, both of us together.
Okay.
She worked in a different area, though, than I did. So it wasn't together, but same time. And during that run, people were coming up to me when I was working in the parks. Mind you, I didn't have a lot of followers. I think I had like 3K,
What platform were you using?
2K, IG only.
Okay.
And certain people, like I literally, when I noticed it, and I'll never forget this day, I went into a restaurant, and the guy was like, don't you make content? And I was like, yeah. He's like, Chicklet, right? I'm like, yeah. Mind you, I think it was 2,000 followers, not
Yeah.
3K. And I crossed the street, went to the deli to grab a soda from deli. He was like, yo, I know you. And I'm like, oh, what? This is cool. So that was kind of the spark right there. It was like, oh, wait.
There's something here.
Yeah, this might be working.
Yeah.
The job lets us go in August, I think, September, because it was seasonal.
Yeah, it was like a summer job.
And I was looking for a job for
Like a month or
a couple
two?
months.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I told Maleni, like, you know what? I want to do this content. Like, this is what I really want to do. I think November we did a video that did the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, we got to do this.
I love it.
But I was like, damn, I need money. Because I wanted to pay for promo.
Sure.
It wasn't until I said, yo, I need a job to do this, till 3-4 jobs hit me like the next day.
I love it. Let me ask you this, though, and then Maleni, I'm coming to you. Before you started content, what do you think the most is that you made on an annual basis from work? There's a reason for this question.
I'll say weekly, the most I probably made was close to 1,000 though.
Okay, so like 52,000 a year.
No. That was just one, that was like
1 week, right?
1 week. That was the most I made that. I've never made that again though. It was like $50 to $75 a day.
Okay.
And that was with IKEA. But before, when I got the next job, I worked as a dishwasher and I was making $300 a week.
I love this story. I mean, so let's say it's like 25 to then 40,000.
Yeah.
The reason I asked that question, first of all, I love that like you go from washing dishes to now fast forward in 2025, part of, Castellas streaming university, killing it, just absolutely crushing it. It's a beautiful story. But I think a lot of people back home, they struggle with like making the leap of faith into a new career because it's hard to do so. For you, when you did it, were you just like, okay, when I start content, I just got to make more than 1,000 a week? Or did you have that in mind at all? Or were you money not even? You're just like, I don't care. I'm just going to spend everything I got until I make it.
No, I thought I could do both.
Okay.
I didn't see it. I actually thought I needed the job to be able to keep content creation.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when I went into work, it wasn't like I looked at it as, damn, I have to go to work. It was like kind of exciting because I needed that to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it was a dope venture for me. I'm like, okay, because the reason I did dishwashing was because it was close to the house.
Yep.
And it was Monday through Friday. So I was like, oh my God, weekends I'll be free.
Yeah.
I could go. So I didn't really care. I mean, I know there's people that need, money for, I lived with my mom at the time. So I just needed to pay her rent, which was like, she charged me like $400 a month.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that's 1 week in a couple days. But as long as I get that off, I'm good. And then I started doing like story promos and stuff too to help. So we do that route. And I was trying to come up with ways for people like to put their songs on my playlist. Mind you, I had like 5K followers at the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was trying to make it work.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to just give up. Like I really wanted to do this. Also, I was younger, so there's a little difference for me and people.
Sure.
But this is crazy. I talk in circles.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because one of the advice I tell people now is like, when people be like, oh, I'm tired, so they can't do content creation or focus on themselves because they're tired. I'm like, ain't you tired when you go into work?
Yeah, it's true. Take a work approach to it.
You're tired when you show up for work.
Yeah.
Just do it and be tired.
Yeah. Just do it and be tired.
I was going off the other day. I was like, you was ever hungry and didn't eat?
Yeah.
Because you literally can't, like right now, if I was hungry, we're shooting.
Sure. Just keep going.
Just don't eat.
I like it.
Right?
Do it and do it tired. That's good.
Yeah, just do it tired.
I like that. That's a trading secret there. All right, Maleni, let's go to you. So before you went content full time, what was like your career path and what were the earnings of that career path?
My career path was in dance. I was working at a company called Dance Wave and I was doing outreach.
Okay.
So I would bring dance into the public school system.
That's cool.
And so I was making like what, fucking
$150 a week.
$150 a week. It was a part-time job. And I was probably making like $12,000 a year.
Wow.
Like I wasn't making shit.
Yeah.
And then I picked up working at an MRI office, got fired from that. And I also did a little bit of telemarketing that I can't disclose of. But so I had like a few random jobs, like trying to make money. I always struggle
while we
financially.
was in the content. My fault.
Yeah.
While we was creating content.
Yeah.
Okay,
she
gotcha.
had all these jobs.
Yeah. When you think about like where you are today, and obviously you're having a ton of success, and you think about back then, was there ever a moment or a story that you're thinking like, oh, financially we're in trouble now? Like when you look back at those days, is there anything that you look back at from a money perspective and like, how did we make it?
You know what the not funny thing is, but when I didn't have money, I wasn't concerned about the fact that I didn't have money because I was so young.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is only like temporarily that I'm going to be this broke.
Yeah.
So I was never stressing about it. I also didn't pay rent though.
Okay, got it.
I just had my credit card bills to pay.
Yeah.
Probably stupid of me to even think that way. Not to be concerned. Like,
Yeah, I love it. Well, go back to 2017. Now you're working in the content creation space. You're like, let's do this. When do things really start to pop off? When do you start to notice, like, wait a second, this is real money. Like, this is way outpacing anything I've ever done professionally.
So what happened was making $300 a week.
Yep.
Shooting. If you go back down my page, actually, you'll see me in an apron and a dishwashing hat on.
Yeah.
Making videos there.
Yeah.
So you'll see it.
It's there.
So November, I go, yo, I want to do this.
Yep.
January, I'm like, all right, we're doing this. Let's
Yep.
go. I started submitting my videos to WorldStar. People don't know, and to this day, they have an email they could submit.
Yeah.
videos too.
So I used to submit every day.
Interesting.
And they'll pick it up. And I started gaining a following, like 5, 10K a month. I was gaining followers. By like January, I already got hit to where I didn't. Remember I said I took the job to pay for promo?
Yeah.
I ended up didn't have to because WorldStar picked up my video.
Wow.
And it was picking it up so frequently that I was growing.
Yeah.
So by July, I had 30,000 followers.
Okay.
And this is back then, you know?
Yeah.
And my uncle was like, yo, July, because it was like the end of July. He's like, you didn't really gain as much as you've been. And I was like, it took me faster to get to 30K than to 3,000 followers.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
Wow. Yeah.
I want to say 2 days later, I went from 30K to 80,000.
2 days?
Yeah.
How?
We dropped
2 bangers back to back.
one
Like,
of us.
What were they?
And then hold on, excuse me, my fault.
Go ahead.
And then I went private. So that was the source, though.
Because then people had to follow you.
Then they had to go see what was going on my page.
Interesting.
So when I saw a bunch of like blogs posting, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going private. So
And-
that's what made the jump.
Because now people can't just view, they have to actually follow.
They have to follow me.
Would you recommend people do that today or no?
No, because I don't think following even,
Matters as much. Yeah.
It's more of like just how
The
many
engagement.
impressions and
Yeah.
views and engagement.
Okay,
You can tell them more videos though, my fault.
Yeah, what were the 2 bangers that you
The,
dropped?
the banger was he had a Douce cup and he was putting Arizona iced tea in it. That
Okay.
was
In
one
the
of
bottle.
them in the bottle. And I was telling him like, yo, you're a bum for doing that. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then the other one, we were in the club. Wasn't it that one?
We dropped 2. We shot them both the same day. One of them was me wearing, this is where fanny packs
the
became
fanny
a thing.
pack.
Yeah.
So she was like, why are you rocking the fanny pack? And I was like, PNB rock, rest in peace. He's rocking it, McMill rocking it, everybody rocking it. And that hit. And then the next day I went and dropped I was pouring Arizona iced tea into the Douce bottle because it looks a similar color.
Yeah.
And she's like, they're going to be able to tell. And I was like, just put the video in black and white. And they won't know what it is. And that shit.
He had a
like,
front for the gram.
that one.
That's the one that ripped. Unbelievable. Okay.
Took off.
So
Cardi
you
B
go.
reposted that one, right?
You
It was
go.
Cardi B, 50 Cent.
Holy
Worldstar,
shit.
Shade Room. Like every vlog you can think of. Like even Mass Appeal hit us up to do an interview because of that.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So
We had put Cardi B's
Could've been
song
Cardi
in the
B. Yes, it
background.
was in that
Yeah.
one too.
Okay, so once you start popping, 2017, like around how much are you making off
Hey,
content?
look, so this is one weekend.
Okay.
That video hits. Douce hits me up. Memphis Bleak.
Yep.
They have a Douce podcast.
Yeah.
My fault for all the.
Promos.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. You fire away, man.
So they hit me up. Yo, we got this podcast. I want you to come on. Boom, I go on during that weekend. Great, fire. Never done that like this. I get a hosting hit up. So a hosting hits me up. Yo, we got $350 for you in a bottle. I'm like, $350? I make this in a week.
Yeah.
I make this in an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I went. I was like, all right, cool. I was excited. Like, yo, we just drank for free. Like, we went to the club and didn't spend money. Like, I was so excited.
That's
People
10
popped
hours
out.
of dishwashing,
Yep.
20 hours of
Yo,
dishwashing.
seriously.
Yeah.
40. No, it was
40, yeah.
It was,
A whole week.
What I used to make, 40. So I made that. Go back to work that Monday. Somebody from Rock Nation reaches out again, like, yo, we want you to come up for a different reason this time. And I'm like, okay. So my uncle, he's like, yo, you want me to go with you? Because I was like, I don't know what they're going to talk about.
Yeah.
But he used to manage before rappers and stuff before me. So I was like, yeah, come up with me. The whole time they're up there talking, I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm here like,
What do you don't even know
thank
what's going on.
God I invited him with me.
Yeah.
He goes, okay, they want you on Tidal. They're asking 9 episodes, 8 episodes, 2 minutes,
Yeah.
$5,000. I'm gonna ask for 10. I'm like, they give me 5. They did it for free.
Yeah.
Like that's how much I wanted to do it. He's like, nah. He asked for 10. They gave us 7. So we already got 7 G's right there. More hostings are hitting us up. I went back to work the next day and
Quit.
I never showed back.
Wow, I love that. Now, Maleni, were you still working at this time?
I was still working.
Okay, and at what point did you quit from content earnings?
Probably like a year and a half after that.
Okay, what did you have a story or thought that like did something happen like that to you where you're like, I'm done with work, this just happened?
What happened? The reason why I ended up like stopping the work, because I love the work.
Yeah.
I loved like bringing dance to the public schools. That's how I started getting into dance. So it was like I loved doing it, but it just became like I couldn't give 100 to me and to the company.
Yeah.
And so I was like, no, I need to choose me at the end of the day.
Ooh, I like
so at that point, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna walk away from this company at this point, and that's really what it was. Like, I couldn't. It was costing us like opportunities, and I'm like, all right, I need to be at work at this time, and we can't go to certain things because of it was conflicting.
Okay, so then you go full time. This is like 2019-ish, 18-ish, right? And now you guys are ripping. At what point do you start to make like life-changing money? And what does that look like?
Well,
I'm not gonna lie
for us.
It was recently.
No.
I'm like last week.
Not at all, because honestly, life-changing for us was that first week that I was just telling you about.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
$7K, like it was life-changing immediately.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Then when I got my Fashion Nova deal too.
That
I was getting consistent
like a year
money.
later, we was doing the hostings, making 5-10 G's just for an hour at a club. This is 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So this was life changing for us. It was just like, I don't want to say I regret, but just when you live life fast like that, I feel like I wasn't in the moment. Like I didn't even appreciate that till recently, actually.
Yeah.
Like, all of that stuff. Like I appreciated it, of course, I think at the time. But like I never thought back to it till recently. Like, wow, this was crazy. Like, what?
Right.
I can't believe this. And I remember back then, though, I used to think, like, off of Instagram.
Off of content?
Like,
how?
I used to think I was a loser for that.
Yeah. Well,
That's
and
crazy.
that is crazy. And now it's like people are looking up to you. Yeah. Kids want to be you. And like, think about how far that has come. Like, what an unbelievable moment. When you're thinking about like the dishwasher days of $300 a week and you look at where you are today, what's now your new dream? Like, do you have a goal of like, I want to make this much a year, or I want to earn this much on a certain deal? Like, where's the threshold today now, knowing like how far you've come?
My dream, I need to hit $1 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
$1 million. That's the goal. You're on that.
And I want over $1 million. But because my real dream is to have a campaign with like a nationwide campaign with a company.
Do you mean you want a deal that's worth $1 million, or you want to hit
Yeah.
That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
It was
Like hit
It was kind of both. It was
You've hit $1 million, babe. I don't know if you ever look back. You hit $1 million a couple times.
I be spending money. That's why.
I like. How about you?
So
What's your like when you look about an annual amount you want to hit and or a big deal? What's it look like?
See, so mine, of course, money's a thing. It wasn't until recently that I was able to express that. I hate, for those who get annoyed the way I answer questions, fuck you.
That's a great clip right there. That's in the teaser for sure.
Because it's crazy, because recently, like, Maleni would tell me, like, yo, you always want more, you always want more. And I didn't know how to express that it wasn't more money. It was, I like to create, and I need to create more.
Interesting. Gotcha.
But I didn't know how to express that before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I got
it
you.
wasn't until recently I was, like, sitting on the couch, I'm like, I need to do something. She's like, yo, we good? And I'm like, I like doing this.
Yeah.
And if I keep suppressing it, and I'm not saying it's her or anything, it was me not knowing.
Yeah.
Like, the other day we riding the bike, and I'm excited, but I call myself a homebody.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe home is just my safe place, and I'm supposed to be outside.
Sure.
Enjoying this, and it's just, it's crazy how, like, in my mind, I contradict it.
Right.
So I'm, like, just on the couch. Mind you, I love creating, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird, like, putting myself into depression because I'm not doing what I love doing.
So you're then more focused, because the question's about how much you
money.
dream to make, but you're just like, I dream to create more. Or do you have a number you want to hit?
I do have a number I want to hit. Honestly, what I really want out of everything in this place is whatever number takes care of my family where they don't have to do stuff, but I also really want a house too.
Yeah.
So it's like, I really, really want a house.
Yeah.
But to be honest, with me with money, I don't prioritize saving, putting it, like I've never had my money work for itself. Yeah. And, you know, that's why I asked you, like, yo, please, because we make enough that we should be all right.
Yeah.
Like, we should have a house.
Got you.
But I don't, like, I just, you know, I think my problem is I try to do different avenues.
Yeah.
And when I go into, like, let's say if I do podcasting, I want all these cameras right now.
Yeah.
And then I'll quit.
Yeah.
And I wasted $50,000.
And then you didn't even do. Yeah. I got you.
So that's like my bad thing. But I would love for that number to be on a deal.
Yeah, on a deal or an annual basis.
Annual basis, I'm good with like $2 million a year.
$2 million a year, and how much on a deal is like your goal right now? Like, I want to get this on a deal. What's that goal?
I got to do $1 million.
All right, got to do $1 million. There you go. You heard it right here. All right, Maleni, let me ask you this. Of all the platforms you're on, which one do you earn the most money? And so you guys are on, you're on Instagram, you're working on Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook,
and
YouTube, and you're doing streaming now. So of all those, where do you earn the most?
I'm going to say Instagram. Because of brand deals.
Because of brand deals. And how about yourself, Chicklet?
Without brand deals, Facebook.
Okay, Facebook. Interesting. All right. Now, let me ask you this. You were both you two were in the Streamer University. Yeah. For someone that's never heard of Streamer University with Kai Cenat, just explain what it is. Chicklet, give me your explanation. What is it?
Streamer University was basically a big networking for streamers.
Okay.
To help streamers gain an audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it was. A lot of people the only backlash I seen was there was too many big creators. But to be honest, I feel like if there wasn't, then there's no networking happening.
Do you get paid to go into Streaming University?
No.
Okay. And so let's go with you, Maleni. You're in the Streaming University. What was your biggest learning lesson from that?
The biggest learning lesson was how to work, honestly.
And what was that takeaway?
So watching different creators really push themselves and work and making content.
They weren't sleeping, bro.
They weren't sleeping. People weren't sleeping.
They're just literally working 24/7.
They'll sleep for 2 hours. Like Talil, he got valedictorian. He literally was streaming till 6 in the morning, will go to sleep for a little bit and wake up and be in class and at breakfast by 9 o'clock. On time.
What is he streaming? So for anyone that doesn't know what streaming is, it's your 24/7. You got the camera up and people are engaging. What are you streaming that long? Is it just life?
So basically, Twitch was known for gaming.
Yeah.
I don't know who brought it to the table. IRL, which is in real life. It's basically like vlogging, but in real time.
24/7 live.
That's it.
Now, when you're on Twitch and you're gaming, is that considered streaming?
Yeah,
right?
That's streaming.
Okay.
Anything live is streaming.
And how you make money off Twitch? Like when you're playing an online game or you're streaming, how are you making money off?
So one of the biggest is ad revenue. You could actually click. You want maximum ads, recommended ads, minimum ads to run for your people to see. And for them, if they don't want to see ads, they'll pay for a subscription.
Okay.
A subscription comes in tiers. You could pay for months. You could pay for this, and it was $5 to $7 right now.
Yeah.
It is, so you can make money off subs, which when people sub to you, they get emotes, which is basically your own emojis that they use in the chat, and they don't get no ads at all.
And so how much do you make off streaming?
Me right now, this month, I'm doing about almost $3K.
$3K a month. Okay, gotcha.
This month. Last month we did $10K.
Okay.
We took a break, and that backfired.
Okay. So it's interesting to just hear about how much monthly comes in from that and how that's going to continue to grow. I want to ask you this, Maleni, what is the hardest part about working with your husband 24/7? Because that's a tough thing.
How much time we got?
Yeah. Well, it's a hard in this space, creators that there's couples staying at this house that work together. That's hard. What are some of the biggest challenges you have to undergo?
The biggest challenge, I think, is the fact that we have different ways of working.
Interesting.
He has a very intentional. If I have this goal, what are we placing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
And really be mindful of it.
Yeah.
Actively make those moves in order to reach your goal. I'm very go with the flow.
You're checkbox. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's get this done.
Even the way he went about streaming.
Yeah.
He made connections. He had a goal about streaming. He made connections. He gifted people.
I didn't know Kai before streaming you.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
and
wild.
so
now you guys are
he
boys.
really worked his way to make those goals actively. And so I'm very like go with the flow and kind of thing. So sometimes we'll clash in that sense.
Yeah.
And the fact that the other thing that
sounds like the way it's supposed to go though, right?
Yeah.
I come up with the goal, you go with the flow. I have the flow.
That works then.
I'll say the biggest thing of working together is not knowing how to separate work from the relationship.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. I would say.
Do you script your your arguments that you guys do? That's got to be scripted, right? Or did it happen and you replay it?
When we first started, it wasn't an argument. I would say something to turn it into to see how she would respond to it.
Okay.
So I don't know.
A little bit of both. It's a little both. Like sometimes we'll play off of each other and we'll be like, all right, we need to record that, we need to redo that.
But it wouldn't be an argument though.
Yeah.
Like usually when we playing it off each other, we'll just be funny and then we'll turn it into all right, you got to be mad at that this time. Like that one, you got to be like, why would I do some shit like that? Even like sometimes she'll say some shit, and I'll take okay, I'll be that person.
Gotcha.
You know, to go with the.
I like it. So you change the roles based on what you got. Like sometimes you're the good guy, sometimes bad cop, good cop. Like you got to play into it.
We try not to do that as much anymore, though.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like,
What about so I think one thing that's really hard in managing work and then money and now money's flowing in is a couple. Like do you guys have hard, fast rules on how you manage money, how you manage expenses? Do you guys do your own individual accounts and strategies?
Spend your shit. Just make sure.
Spend that money.
Just make sure. Just make sure you
take
get
that
it back.
shit with you.
No, we're really not good at it because
of that.
Mine is more. I'll take care of this part. So if we saying podcast, if I start a podcast, I'll take care of this part, and she'll come on.
Yeah.
Thing. But then Maleni will buy the table, the sofas. And
the decor,
then
he'll
she'll
take care of
she'll like
the
this shit,
and I'll take care of how it looks.
Gotcha.
And
buy the aesthetic.
So we'll spend a lot on dumb shit, and then be like, okay, what happened?
Yeah. Does money ever become a point of tension in your relationship? Or
for me, never.
Wow.
I don't think for me either.
I think the and this would be me wanting her to be more mindful that I am spending the money on I'm doing that. I think not really a problem, but just just before you forget that cost this, I don't want you to ever think I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Or where'd your money go? I'm like, look, it wasn't on just, I buy a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just that. Look, I got this camera over here. It wasn't that. But money for me, and I think you learned it too, or you kind of did know that already, was I feel like if you stress money, then your mind keeps you away from it.
Yeah.
I like that. What's one thing, and we'll start with you, Maleni. What is one thing you overspend on and you overspend on it and you're like, I'm not going to stop?
I was going to say Amazon, but eating out for sure. Eating out,
Where's your favorite restaurant? Where's your favorite go-to?
I got 5 of them.
Let's hear them. Go, give us the rundown.
Don Pollo. But they're not bad though, but then this is the thing. $50 for a family meal isn't bad, but then you were doing that every night.
Yeah, it adds up.
That's what, 7 times a week.
Yeah, but we also ordered the meal before that too. That's 50 just for that one meal.
All right. So you do the one before, then you got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How about you? What's one?
Uber Eats definitely got fucking
Uber Eats. I
me.
get crushed on Uber Eats.
Yeah,
all right, Chicklet, how about you? What is one thing you overspend on? You overspend on it. You won't change.
Oh, I won't change the clothes.
Okay. What's the most expensive piece of clothing you've ever bought?
But that's the thing, though. Maybe $2,000, $3,000.
What was it?
Wait, clothing? Or material counts or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so $20,000, $25,000.
Yeah. Wow.
But
it's enough.
And our wedding.
The wedding you can't jack. That was last year.
How much was the wedding?
$100. A little under 100, which wasn't bad.
Did you guys have sponsorships for the wedding?
Nope.
Well, we had. Yeah, I had sponsorships with
Not sponsorships.
Well.
People that
brand partnerships.
No.
Well, I collaborated with the decorator.
Stuff for free.
Trade.
Yeah,
trade.
we did a trade.
Okay. But over $100,000 on the wedding. That's an expensive
A little
wedding.
under. A little under.
How many people were there?
120.
Okay,
something.
gotcha.
Yeah, 127.
Yeah.
My shit is, it's not that I spend. Mine is a quantity thing.
Okay.
So it's not like I bought one shirt that was $3,000.
You just buy a bunch of them.
I just buy a bunch, and I won't stop though.
I love it.
And he'll buy the same thing. He'll have the.
You know how many of these shorts I have?
How many?
At least I bought at least 15 to 20.
We have a habit. Well, we're not a habit. We're out of sight, out of mind people.
Yep.
And so if he can't see these shorts,
Yeah.
well, he also won't look for them.
Yeah.
He would order them, and then I'm like, you have like
Yeah.
2 other
But I
pairs
do-
of this.
I do that. She wears the same sweater.
Nah, not too much
This
now.
should be dirty, stained, cooked. I'm like, why don't you just buy 10 of them and they'll all be clean?
There you go. Do you guys see? The arguments happen in real time. I'm telling you, that's why it's such good content.
And then it'll be clean.
All right, we're going to play a game, okay? So one of our sponsors is Yubico. This Yubico Passkey, it's the original Passkey, undefeated since day one. Modern authentication, easy to use. Now, here's the questions we're going to ask, okay? This protects against cybersecurity, and it keeps you safe. So my question to you, we'll start with you, Chicklet. Have you ever fallen for a phishing scheme where they phish you?
Yeah.
Okay, what was it? Tell us.
It was
You
saying-
said that's so defeated. You're like,
He's like,
yeah.
It was saying, I was almost twice.
Okay.
But one of them, I think I was getting got, but it was only for like $2 every time.
$2. That's not
$2
phishing.
every time.
Yeah, but it was like, I don't know how they didn't get more. Maybe they did. Maybe my money isn't getting. Maybe I'm just being hacked this whole time.
Yeah. $2. That's the funniest phishing scam I've ever seen.
So what they do is I order a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So they'll send over a USPS.
Okay.
Saying you have the wrong address, you got to pay $2 to fix the address, and we're not delivering it to you. And you go on this website that looks exactly like the USPS website.
Yep.
And I'll just put the $2 in to change the address, and then I realized one time I didn't order anything.
Okay.
And I got.
$2 later, you got screwed.
Bro, this is like 5-6 times.
Oh, so they got $10.
But I'm putting my credit card information, so I don't understand why it didn't.
Oh, so then they got the credit card.
But I don't understand why they wasn't spending my shit. Maybe
they
they
weren't?
They was just nice.
Sounds like
scammers.
the worst fish.
They were like, we're good with the $2.
I can't tell if this is a bit or he's like.
They just like the best scammers ever. That's why I appreciate them.
Okay.
So when they send me, sometimes here and there, I'll just give them another $2 because like, yo,
Just cause. All right, Maleni, have you ever been fished?
I don't think I have been.
All right, I
fished.
like that. Good for you.
Yes.
All right, let's keep this YubiKey going here. About cybersecurity, I want to ask you, what is something that keeps you secure in who you are? Like when you're losing insecurity or you're feeling insecure, what is something that keeps you secure? We'll start with you, Chicklet.
oh, you know what I'm about to say, right?
What's that?
Me?
My wife.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I sent it to you in my head.
All
That
right,
better be your answer.
Maleni, how about you? What's something that
I
keeps
can
you
tell you
secure?
this.
My
Right.
husband.
I love
I'm about to
it.
say, I can tell you right now, it's not me. I'd be like, what the fuck you doing?
All right.
Nah, I do
Nah,
keep
nah,
it secure. I do though.
You do. Actually.
Just the other day, what are you talking about? I'd be like, yo, I don't get you, Maleni Cruz. Like,
Oh yeah, you did do
What,
that. You
okay,
did
let's do
that.
this. So we're on the relationship side. What is one thing
Yeah.
you do to make your wife feel secure? Or try.
I stopped liking other women's pictures.
Yeah.
And to hope like that.
Oh, you're getting the look right now.
To make her feel secure.
Shut up and give a real answer. Don't
It's like a 24/7 bit.
don't
He's a
give that
true
answer.
comedian. He's just fucking
What are
around
you
the whole
talking
time.
about?
I'm gonna keep it stacking. It may sound.
I was like,
I buy her flowers. I know that may seem like.
yeah.
How does that make your wife feel secure? It makes her feel. I think that I'm being mindful that you need flowers.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
for her that's what it means.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that.
That's
And
secure.
Maleni, what is one thing you do?
What I do
Maleni?
is I
Yes.
compliment his jewelry.
Oh.
I'm like,
Oh shit! We did a rap battle
wow.
before this, by the way, and he was busting on my white teeth being fake. So I had to say that. I said that was a nice ring, but you got fake bling. It's not fake. I was just had to take a dig.
No.
So I definitely made him feel insecure. in
Now
this
we're going
segment.
back. I said to him, his teeth are really white.
That's true.
And then he responded, you said my teeth are fake. I'm like, what?
Which they are, by the way.
Sponsored
It was a
by-
red. Yeah. Dr. Omar, Tampa Bay, best doctor. Doctor of the
They
Tampa
look
Bay
good as
Buccaneers.
hell.
All right, I love it. All right, tell me something that makes you feel. What is something you do to stay secure with your financials? We'll start with you, Maleni.
We told you we broke.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys making millions.
Yeah, and we spend it. That's what we trying to tell you.
So that's how you feel secure with your money. You spend it.
No,
I'm
she
not
looks
gonna
at
lie.
me.
I started doing what I started doing. Because I'm trying to figure out, I want my money to make my money.
Of course, yeah.
But I don't know what to invest in right now.
Yeah.
And so instead of just like keeping it in my bank account and like spending it that way, I've moved it to a high yield savings account
Nice,
for
okay.
at least till I
It's
can
been 5 months. She made $6.
No, I didn't.
Now she can pay your fishing
fishing I actually made like $600. I made $600.
Let's go.
We did the math.
No, I make $200 a month.
No, you don't. We did the math.
Bro, I'm
You make
telling
that in a
you.
year.
I'm about to pull my shit up right now.
4% on a year.
Yeah.
It's not 4% a month.
Yeah, 4% a year. So I make like 2 bands with what I currently have. So divide that by 12.
Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I'm wrong. I want to be wrong on this pod.
Yeah, you're gonna be wrong.
I told you this happens in real time.
You need to learn. But that's what I've been doing.
Making money on your money, being smart with your investment.
Trying to be smarter at like, and only
She's
putting
right.
a certain
right?
amount.
Yeah.
She's right. What is something you do to feel secure with your financials?
I spend it.
It's been okay. Hey, maybe that's it. Maybe you feel secure because you've earned it, so you're spending it. That's a good
I
answer.
feel secure rocking what I'm,
Rocking what you're doing.
with what I spent it on.
I love it. All right, here's where we got to wrap with a trading secret. We learned about where your career starting in dishwashing and making $300-400 a week, now making hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions off content, right?
No, not millions.
Not millions, okay. Hundreds of thousands.
Yes.
Soon to be millions.
Yes.
All right.
Millions.
But we got to get a trading secret. It could be a life advice, financial advice, personal advice. Chicklet, we'll start with you. It's your trading secret. You can't read it in a textbook or learn from a professor. They can only hear it
Oh,
from
so you
your
don't want me to
experience.
read what it says right there?
No. Ignore that.
Okay. Trading secret.
Yeah,
Say
ignore that.
Chicklet. Q.
Prompter.
Don't say that. By the way, if you was paying attention, I gave off multiple, but what's my favorite one? Damn, I got a bunch of these written. I actually told my chat to say this the other day, and this may not be a secret or anything, but I feel like people need to hear it. We're not perfect, but we great, right? Because I feel like people, it's either black or white. It's 100 or 0. There's no in between.
Yeah.
So I feel like people don't notice that, like, hey, we're not perfect, but you're still great. I feel like perfect to people means great.
I like that.
You know? So I
Yeah.
was just like, yo, we're not perfect, but we are great. Mm-hmm. And, yo, bro, no cap. My chat started writing it to each other. I was like, yo, say it in the mirror. Like, I was having, like, a deep talk with them.
Yeah.
And people started DMing me, like, yo, I listened to you. I had the best stream ever. And it was like 2 a.m. and the person went on. And the other person was like, yo, I couldn't believe that. I don't think that's a trading secret, but I think that's something to help feel confident for the moment. Like, don't be too harsh on yourself. I'm very harsh on myself.
Yeah.
But being consistent,
I like it.
top tier,
Yeah.
best trading secret ever.
Yeah. Don't be perfect. Be great.
Be great.
Be consistent.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
That was really good.
That was good. That's deep. All right.
I'm
Blake,
about to cry.
Damn. Mine,
we need some Kleenex here.
I think the trading secret that I want to give is to believe in yourself. And that even when it doesn't look like, even when your life doesn't look the way you think it looks,
Yeah.
to believe in yourself that it will look the way you want it to look.
That's good.
So it's
I
all
like
like
that.
it's all about the
That
journey.
was good. That
No,
was
because
good.
I love that because it was all about the journey. You said
It's
it.
all about the
What I
journey.
tell people recently too was like, you think you're not getting the rewards you asked for because it doesn't look like what you asked for.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
I like that.
Like they could keep sending you it's right in front of you, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look the way you thought it would.
Right.
So you keep ignoring it.
Right.
And pushing it away.
Interesting.
sometimes
but
it's-
it's right there.
It's
Didn't
right
you
there the
have?
whole time.
Didn't you?
That
There
was-
was
you guys
a.
are getting deep now. Now
No,
we're
I
getting-
like
now
that.
we're
I like
getting
this
There's
shit.
this- there's this
Yo, I quit
story.
drinking. I'm sober 2 years.
Yeah,
And
congratulations.
I be aware of shit now,
Yeah.
so I just be like intuitive with myself. Like,
Yeah.
wait, well, I feel this way. Wait, what's happening? Yo, you great. Like, shit tell you I'm harsh as hell on myself.
Yeah.
So like saying that when I'm talking to my chat, I'm taking my own advice.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just speaking, but I'm like, oh shit, what I'm saying, this fire right now.
Yeah. Wait, one last question. Since you went sober, have you seen financially, professionally, personally your life grow?
Immediately,
Wow.
I proposed. I don't think I would have proposed if I was still drinking.
Wow.
I don't think I would have noticed. I think there was a decline happening with our content and stuff because I didn't care. It was like, we just do it whenever we feel
And,
like
and
it.
you didn't care what you think it was the alcohol?
Yeah, I didn't notice that I wasn't caring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just wasn't aware.
Sure.
So I just didn't know what I didn't know. It
Yeah.
was just blind spots everywhere.
I always when it because right now obviously sobriety is like a very trending topic. You're seeing so many people do it and talk about the life changes. Do you think like was it getting ridiculous? Like were you
Yes.
over consuming or was it just social?
No, it
Like
was-
how much were you like it was?
Well, two things. I'm always social,
Yeah.
so that was one.
True.
But it was I was ODing. It was just becoming my. I'm in this mood. Drink. like any mood I was in, it's like, it's time to drink. You can be happy. Oh yeah, I want to feel happier.
Yeah, sad, drink.
Sad, mad, upset.
It becomes like your right hand.
Yeah, it became that. It wasn't becoming that. It became that, and it was to a point my body was like, please.
Yeah.
And I had to listen.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Wow.
This is what we need to change, and I saw changes immediately. Like 3 months. The third month was the hardest month for me because it felt like, I quit for so long already that if it gets bad again, I could just stop again. Yeah. But I didn't go back though, thank God. But that's where it became like, felt like somebody was trying to trick me. Yeah. You know, like somebody in my mind.
I
like,
know, yeah.
Yeah, you could just do it again. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it's like the good guy.
Yeah, you quit, and I didn't, and I won't.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Maleni, did you urge him? Did you push him to stop drinking, or were you just there to support that?
I was there to support that, but I was an enabler, low key in the beginning.
She was pushing me to slow down.
I was trying to help him find a balance.
Gotcha.
But it became clear to me after he'll quit and he'll drink again, and he'll like start with beer and then drink wine, but then that turned into a bottle and then a bender, and so I'm always about balance in life. But it became clear to me that he couldn't do that. Yeah. That it was literally all or nothing for him. Yeah. So when he was like, I'm quitting, like, that's it, like, for real, I was supporting him in it. Like, people would be like, oh, let's take shots. Like, Chicklet, you could take a shot. I'm like, no, he can't. Like,
good for you.
Yeah, like, no.
Awesome. I knew I couldn't, though. Yeah. I didn't want to, bro. There was so much good that came out of this that even, like, I just don't see the point anymore. Yeah. Like, even if, like, oh, you could drink for a weekend, I'm like, you're good. For what? Like, to be drunk? Like, I don't even like the person I was when I was drunk. Yeah. I don't like the way I felt the day after. I don't even like, who is that? I feel like I was being fake. Interesting. Because it was somebody else when I was drinking. Wow. Whether it was just being more confident. It still wasn't me. It was somebody else in the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I felt fake, and I don't like being fake.
Yeah, a little detached from yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's like, no lie, when I first quit, we went to this Transformers.
Red carpet?
Yeah. But after, there was like an after party, and like, who huge directors are there. Yeah. And I was just like, I didn't know how to talk to anybody.
Because you didn't have alcohol.
I wasn't drinking. And I was like, there's no way I can't do that. Mind you, in high school, after high school, I was outgoing. So I'm here nervous, and I'm like, no way.
You're using alcohol as a coping mechanism.
Yo, but it was so fire to just be in real time and witness that I was being pussy. Yeah. It was like, damn, I can't believe this. But it was dope to realize it, because, bro, I used to have anxiety and depression, and I don't have none of that shit. I mean, I feel like we use anxiety too loosely and stuff. Like, oh, I'm nervous, anxiety. So it just makes you more scared because now you have anxiety. Yeah. Now I just be like, yo, I'm scared, so what? Go.
That's another great trading secret. Yeah. This episode, we got trading secrets left, right. We learned all about your career, how you guys work as a couple, where you're going next, your goals, your dreams, things you've been through. It's huge. Where can everyone find everything you have going on? Oh, as we wrap this podcast, we got 2 guests here in the back. Come on through. Let's go. No, tell everyone where they can find you.
You can find me, Chicklet HF on Twitch, Chicklet.hf on everything. We got a YouTube channel, Maleni and Chicklet.
You can find me at Maleni Cruz on Instagram, and Maleni HF on TikTok, and Maleni Cruz on Twitch.
I love it. Well, thank you guys.
Familia.
Let's go.
That's what we call ourselves. Hechos Familia. That's what HF stands for.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for being on this episode of Trading Secrets. You guys killed it.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.